Hello class. Um, we are going to analyze another circuit and look at the behavior. In this circuit, you see that we have two JK flip-flops and the input to the first JK flip-flop. So let me call this flip-flop 1. Let me call this flip-flop 2. Okay, or flip-flop A and flip-flop B. Okay, now the input to flip-flop A, that is the J, okay, is a feedback from the B. The input to flip-flop B, that is the J, with JB, is also coming from the output, yes, of the inverter. Okay, now the J or the K of flip-flop A is made up of a combination circuit, and then the K for flip-flop B is an exclusive OR gate. Okay, so this is what we've been asked to analyze. So we want to see the behavior of this circuit. It's a synchronous sequential circuit. Okay, it's a synchronous sequential circuit. So recall, the first thing we do is to write the flip-flop input equation and then the output equation. Now you can see from this circuit that we're not giving any external output. What it means is that the flip-flops output is what is being used, A and B. Okay, so we write flip-flop input equation and output equation. Okay, so that's the first thing we do. So let's see, we have JA, which is the input here, but let's analyze it well. Here is S bar, right? Okay, and then you have B comes here, so here is what? B, right? So what it means is that our input to the flip-flop J, that is JA, is equal to B, right? Then let's do for the K. So for the K, now B comes here, so here we have B, and this is going to be BS bar. Okay, so it means this gives us KA. Okay, let me put it here. KA is also equal to BX bar. Right, now let's do for JB. JB, as you can see, is going to be S bar, right? So our JB is going to be equal to S bar. Okay, and then finally our KB, okay, which is X here, and then we have A also coming here, exclusive OR gate. So this is going to be A exclusive X, right? So that is what we are going to get. So our KB is equal to A exclusive OR gate X. Okay, so this is our input equation. Okay, we're not giving any external output equation, so for the output is out. Okay, the next thing we do is to write the state equation. So we write our state equation. Okay, state equation. That is the next thing we do. And we are using JK flip-flop. Okay, so for a JK flip-flop, the next state is given by J Q complement plus K complement Q. Right. So this is what we are going to use to derive our next state equation. So what are we going to get? Now for KA, we have this. Okay, what will be the next state here? So the next state is going to be A plus. Let me use A plus, okay, for the next state. Either you use A into bracket n plus 1 or A plus, which signifies the next state. Okay, so this is going to be equal to the J, and for this matter we are talking about JA. Okay, now the Q is equal to what? A. Okay, so it's going to be A bar, right? This is J, JA, but instead of Q they've given us what? A. So it's going to be A bar plus K, which is KA Q, which is what? A. Right. Okay, good. Now we do for the B. Okay, so we have the A plus, which is equal to JA A prime plus KA bar A. Right. Now we have JA, which is equal to what? B. Okay, JA is equal to B. So what it means is that we can say our A plus is equal to A bar B plus our KA is also given what? BX bar, but the K is bar, so you are going to get BS bar multiplied by what? A. Okay, so we need to break this by De Morgan's. Okay, so A plus equal to A bar B plus, by De Morgan's theory, is going to be B bar plus X bar, right, multiplied by A. Okay, so we have A plus A bar B plus A B bar, right, plus double bar is equal to what? X, so that is S times A. Okay, so this becomes the equation for our next state. Now let us do for the B. So for the B, we are going to get B equal to okay, what is the B? JA, so that will be JB, okay, B prime plus KB bar B. Right, and for here we know that JB equal to X, right, so B prime equal to B bar S bar plus, and then KB is equal to this, which is A exclusive or B, A exclusive or X times what? B. Right. Okay, so that is for the B. Now let me write it well for you. So B equal to B bar S bar plus A exclusive or x multiplied by what? B. Right. Very good. But this is all bar, so all this should be bar. Okay, because KB is bar, so this is bar. Okay. Yeah. So we have B equal to B bar S bar plus A exclusive for X all bar B. Okay, so we've been able to come out with our next equation. The next thing for us to do is to draw our state table. Okay, so that is what we are going to draw. Okay, so that is the table that I have drawn here. Okay, we have the present state, the input, the next present state, and then here we don't have an output, right? So forget about the output. Okay, so we have A, B, and then the input, which is X. Our next state A and then B. Okay, so 3 inputs, right? So 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. Okay, so we now fill in the column for the next present state for A. Okay, and for A we are going to use this formula, right? So let's see, when A is 0, B is 0, and X is 0, right? B is 0, so this will go, this will also go. A is 0, 0 times 1 will be 0. X is 0, so here will be 0. Okay, now we look at 0 0 when X is 1. Okay, so again A bar A0 is what? 1. 1 times 0 is 0, so here goes 0. A is 0 times 1, which goes 0. X is 1, but A is 0, so this also goes 0. Okay, now let's do this one. Now A will be 1, A will be 1, okay, because 0 bar is 1, and then B is 1, so of course 1, this is 1, everything will be 1 here. Okay, again A is 0, 0 bar is 1 times 1, and then so this one will also be 1. Okay, now we come here. A is 1, 1 bar is 0, right? So this will be 0, here will be 0, and then we have A, which is 1, B bar 0, which will also be 1, so here will be 1, right? Now we move to the next state. We have A equal to 1, A prime is 0, so here will be 0. A is 1 here, B bar is going to be 1. Okay, so here will be 1. Now we have A, which is 1, so bar will be 0, B will be 0, then X A, but X is equal to 0, so here will be 0, right? Now we have A bar will be 0, B bar will be 0, here we have X A, X is 1 and A is 1, so here will be 1. Okay, so we now fill in for the B. Okay, now for the B we are going to use this. Okay, so let's do it together. We have B bar S bar. Now B is 0 here, B bar is going to be 1, and S bar also going to be 1. So here will be 1, right? Because this is 1, even if this gets 0, it will be 1. And if it gives me 1, 1 plus 1 will be 1. Okay. Now let's come here. We have A equal to 0. Okay, here, so we have B bar is 1, and S bar here will be 0. So this part will be 0. 1 times 0 will be 0. Now the focus will be here. Okay, so over here we are going to have A is what? 0. Okay, exclusive 4, and then X is what? X is also 1, all bar, multiplied by B, and then our B is what? 0. But because B is 0, even if you get to 1, it's going to be 0, right? So here will be 0. Okay, now let's look at the next one. So here we have A, which is 0. Okay, B, no, yes, B bar is 0 here, so here will be 0. I'm not focusing here because the whole of here will be 0. Okay, so the focus is here. Now A is what? 0. So I have 0 exclusive or X. X is also what? 0. Okay, now 0 exclusive 0 is what? 0, but bar, so it's going to be 1. And then the B is given 1, right? So 1 times 1 would be 1. Okay, so let's do for the next one. A, okay, so here B bar is 0 because it's 1 here, so this will go off. Okay, so our focus will be here. So here we need A, and A is what? A is 0, so 0 exclusive or X, and our X is 1 bar, right? Multiplied by what? B, and our B here is also what? 1. Okay, so 0 exclusive 1 is what? 1. 1 bar is equal to what? 0. Okay, so 0 times 1 is equal to what? 0. So here will be 0. Okay, now let's do for this row A. Okay, so B bar, S bar. So 0 bar is going to be 1. S bar is also going to be 1. So 1 times 1 will be 1. So this will do the work. Now let's come here. B bar is going to be 1. S bar is going to be 0. So this goes off. So the focus will be here. Let's do it. So I have A. A is 1. Okay, so 1 exclusive or X, and S is also 1. Multiply by what? The B. B equal to 0, so it means it will be 0. Once the B is 0, it will be 0. Right. Okay, so let's do the last two, then we are done. Now B is equal to 1, so B bar will be 0, so here will be 0. Right. Now let's come here. A is equal to 1, and then B also is equal to 1, and X equal to 0. So let's do it and see. A is equal to 1, 1 exclusive X. X is what? 0 bar. Okay, multiply by B, and B is 1. 1 exclusive 0 is 1. 1 bar is equal to what? 0. So 0 times 1 is also equal to what? 0. Right. Let's do the last one. The last one is going to be B bar, S bar. So once this goes 0, so this is off. This side is off. The focus will be here now. So let's do it together. A is 1. X is also 1, right? So exclusive or 1 bar. And B is 1. Okay. So 1 exclusive 1 is equal to what? 0 bar. And 0 bar is equal to 1.1, which is equal to 1. So here is 1. Okay. So we have been able to fill our state table. the next we do is to draw the state diagram. Okay, again, remember that the state diagram, we are going to transfer this to draw. We are only drawing the diagram based on the state table. Okay, so we draw the state diagram now. Okay, we have AB, and 2 raised to the power 2 is going to be 4, right? So it means we are going to have 4 states. 4 states. So I draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let me call this 0 0. Okay, either you go 0 blah 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 blah. You can position it anyhow, you don't have any problem, right? So 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, 1 1. Okay, so let's go. Now 0 0, when the present state is 0 0, okay, the next state is what? 0 1. It means there's a transition from 0 0 to 0 1. Okay, so from 0 0 to 0 1. And what caused the transition is when s equal to 0. So I have 0 here. Now we're not giving any output, so there's no need to do the slash. Okay, there's no need to do the slash. We only have our input. Okay, now 0 0, it came to what? 0 0 when the input is 1. So okay, so when the input is what? 1. Right, now at 0 1, it went to what? 1 1. The next state is what? 1 1. So 0 1, it went to 1 1. So at 0 1, it went to 1 1, and what caused that is what? 0. At 0 1, it came to what? 1 0 when the input is 1, right? So at 0 1, it went to 1 0 when the input is 1. Okay, now at 1 0, it still remain at 1 0, which means no change, right? So at 1 0, it still remain at 1 0 when we fed 1 at the input. At 1 0, no, we have done here. Okay, so we are here at 1 1, it came to what? 0 0. 1 1, it came to 0 0, input 0. So 1 1 came to 0 0, input 0. Okay, and at 1 1, it remained at 1 1. Okay, so 1 1, it remained at 1 1, and the input is what? 1. Okay, at 1 0, it went to what? 1 1 when the input is what? 0. So at 1 0, it went to 1 1 when the input is what? Is 0. Okay, so we've been able to draw the state diagram for the circuit given to us. So based on the state diagram, the analysis is clear, right? We know that this at 0 0, it only go to 0 1 when the input is 0. At 0 1, it will go to 1 1 when the input is 0. At 0 1, it will change state to 1 0 when the input is 1. At 1 0, there will be no change if we still maintain the input to be 1. Okay, take your time, go through it, and we'll continue another day. Bye bye.